about dating. Does this bother people, me doing this? Oh God. We're gonna make this through. Don't worry. Damn it, I forgot her name. Charlotte. Let's appreciate this melanin. Hi everybody, my name is Chastiny and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Pull up a chair. I know I got a few new subscribers because my friend Berna mentioned me in her BookTube tag. Thank you so much, Berna. I really appreciate it. If you're a returning member of the family, what is up? How are you doing? I am so nervous about this recording thing because I feel like I haven't done it consistently in a while, so I feel really nervous about it. But it's okay because I know my fam got me. You're here for me and I appreciate that. Today's video is a BookTube tag. If you remember, way back in January, somewhere around that time, I put out a BookTube goals tag that I wanted to do, and one of my goals was to do this. Goal number 9 is to invent 2 original BookTube tags. That's right, I want to create 2 new BookTube tags, and this is going to be the first one today. Today, I will be doing the book dating history tag by yours truly, Chastiny. That's right, I made it. I'm the OG creator. This is gonna be so much fun. What sparked this tag idea was the fact that I was thinking about my dating history and the type of guys I've been dating and how I can categorize them. And then I was like, I haven't been dating anyone for a while because, you know, all I do is pick books up. I don't really date anyone. What? Picking a book, reading a book is a lot like dating. And then I was like, oh, a dating tag, a BookTube dating tag, the history of my book dating history. You see where I'm going with this? I will be going through my tea sipping, clutch my pearl history of my books that I've dated and the ones that mean the most, or the ones I'm like, no. Either way, let's just go ahead and get into this tag. Question 1, first loves. What book was your first love? My first love was, you already know it, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. It was the book that got me started reading. It was the book that broke me out of my shell of hating to read, hating writing, and hating all things academic. Let me tell you something. J.K. Rowling really knows how to write a book for a child with dyslexia, i.e. me. I am the child with dyslexia. And I just heard it's a great story. I really do love this book. It is my first love. It will always be my first love. Nothing anyone can say can tear me away from it. Question 2, outside your genre. What's your favorite genre, and what book have you read that you really like that's outside that genre? My favorite genre is romance. I love a good romantic story. I love being loved. I love the gushiness of it all. I love the chase of the I love the thrill of the chase. I love everything about romance. I love how the happy endings happen. It's just so cute. I love it when I watch couples grow. It's the most adorable thing in the world. However, I have a great love for it's Dark Materials by Philip Pullman, which consists of 3 books: The Golden Compass, The Subtle Knife, and The Amber Spyglass. I love that trilogy. It has nothing to do with romance. Though it does have a little romance at the end, but it has like nothing to do with romance. It's all about religion and conforming and breaking, not stereotypes, but like breaking like things. It's about like these bears that have opposable thumbs and can make their armor. Witches are in here. You get a little character on your shoulder called a demon. It's like your inner personality or something like that. It's just, there's so much. There's like angels and demons, the world of the dead. Oh man, I could go on and on and on. Like these stories go so deep. I've read them over 10 times each. And every time I read these books, or every time I listen to these books, I learn something new about the books. Foreshadowing, stuff still goes over my head. I love this book. And it's not romance, which is funny because I love romance. Like if you look at my channel, where do I spend most of my time? Harlequin. I don't even like Harlequin like that, but I spend a lot of time in Harlequin. Question 3, catfishing. What book catfished you? And was it good or bad? I've been catfished many, many times. But the biggest catfish I've ever had isn't even really the book, because the book was okay. The book is exactly what I thought it would be. The book is called The Host. The Host by Stephanie Myers. The book is about aliens taking over the world and making the world a better place because they're in it, but they also take over bodies, so humans aren't actually being human. It has a whole lot of romance. Let me tell you something. Ian is my character. Like, I love me some Ian. Oh my god. Like, he goes from hating Wanderer to like falling in love with her. Like, he legit just hated her because she was a body snatching like alien. And then, you know, after he got to know her and he was just like, oh, she's such a sweet person. Why would we want to hurt her? We need her. We love her. He loves her. He loves her. Do you know how much it snapped on me? Like, when I read it, I was like, this is romance. I love that book. The author catfished me. There was a point in my life where I didn't really pay attention to who the authors were. Like, I just read the book. And one day I realized that Stephanie Myers was the author who wrote Twilight. And let me tell you something. I'm one of those people who, if I'm going to hate or bash on any book, I am going to read it. I'm going to read it thoroughly. I read Twilight. I read all the Twilight books. It's not my cup of tea. Not for me. The only thing I really remember in Twilight was the chapter where Jacob, we were in Jacob's point of view, and he was trying to imprint on anybody. He was just sad and depressed, and he was like, I don't want to be imprinted on Bella. And it was all before the whole baby thing happened. I like that one chapter. I think it's because it was refreshingly different from the rest of the book, to be honest. However, I had no idea that Stephanie Myers wrote The Host and Twilight. Like, when I found out, when I realized that one day, I was just sitting there, I was like, that woman wrote this book that's the one of the loves of my life. She wrote this book? Why? Why? What? I am so glad that I did not know that, because I probably would not have picked up The Host, and I would have missed a world of love. Question 4, does size really matter? What matters more to you? The length of the book or the ocean of emotion? To me, I don't care about the length of the book. It doesn't. If you can make me cry and love the book in like 5 pages, then congratulations, you wrote a short story and I loved it. I am all about emotions. I want a book that makes me feel something besides anger. No, I want it to make me feel anger too, but I don't want to be mad at it because it's a bad book and I'm reading it. I want to be mad at it because I care. But I care about the emotions. If you make me feel, if you make me want to cry, especially cry, that's all I need. I need to feel something. I look to books to take me to a different world, to help me learn about someone else and to feel what they feel. And if you can do that, it doesn't matter how long the book is. Whew, that one's a little steamy, isn't it? Ooh. Question 5, out of your league. Name the book that is way out of your league, but you went for it anyway. My answer is Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. Let me tell you something, that book is a hard book to read. I don't care what you say. It is hard to follow, it is hard to read, but I worked my butt off to read that book because, again, I love romance, and that's like the greatest romantic story ever. except for the fact that they die needlessly. Like, the language is different. Old-fashioned slang is terrible. But I love the idea of going, I bite my thumb at you, sir. I bite my thumb at you. Question 6. Kiss, marry, and kill. Name 3 books that you kiss, marry, and kill. So the book I would kiss is My Woman, His Wife by Anna J. This book is a book that's filled with lots of graphic sexual stuff, but how can I put this? But the manipulation in this book of power and of people is so amazing. It's the best thing I've ever read. Like, this girl uses sex to get what she needs, and the thing is, she don't even really need to. She has a great job, she has lots of money, she has a perfect house, she's absolutely beautiful, but due to some crazy background things that happened to her in her past, she uses sex to manipulate. It's such a good book. Like, I've been reading a book lately where, like, they're talking about they own Miami and they're running stuff, but like, you really can't tell that they're running anything. Like, yeah, they say they're running stuff, they say they've corrupted Miami and that it's in their pocket, but you never really see it. For My Woman, His Wife, oh, you know, Monica runs everything. Everyone is afraid of Monica. The governor's afraid of Monica. The daughter of the governor is afraid of Monica. The wife of the governor is afraid of Monica. Why is that whole family afraid of Monica? Because she slept with them. She blackmailed everyone. The governor that she's blackmailing for like $20,000 is also she's also blackmailing his wife. So she's getting $40,000 from this family. And they can't tell each other because, you know, then they'll have to admit that they've been cheating. The book I would marry is The Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman. I love this book. This book is like the perfect conclusion of The Golden Compass and The Subtle Knife. The one, if I had to be stuck with one book for the rest of my life, it is The Amber Spyglass. The book I would kill, which if you have been anywhere near my Christmas series, you know the book I would kill is Christmas Witness Protection Program by Maggie K. Black. I hate that book. Like, burning hatred. Like, it's dumb hatred. Like, every page is stupid hatred. Like, it was put together real quick to make a buck hatred. How dare you give me... I'm still waiting on my money, by the way, Maggie K. Black. I want my $5 back. Question 7. The ex you just won't let go of. What's a book that you keep going back to? Now me, I tell you right now, it's so weird. The book I keep going back to is Point Blank by Anthony Horowitz. I don't know why. It's a book about a teenage spy in Britain, and it's not even the first book in the series. It's an Alex Rider series. It's not even the first book. It's like the second book. But this book is the one I keep going back to. I listen to it on audiobook whenever I just want something to listen to. I've been doing this for over 7 years now. I keep going back to it. There was a time where I would put it on and go to sleep to it. Why? And then I would put it on, like, in different areas. I would start it where I knew I fell asleep at, and I would start it back there and listen to it and go to sleep. I did this for months. I don't know why. He just beckons me. I can't. Whenever he's there, I just be like, I'm like, Alex Rider, go away. I have other books I need to read. Stop. One more time I will read this, and then we have to stop. We have to move on. I've already read this 1,000 times. We have to stop. And then he comes right back around. Question 8. The bad boy or girl. Name the book that is the bad boy or girl on your bookshelf. Okay, so the bad boy or girl, I guess, on my bookshelf is The Cartel by Ashley and Jaquavius. This book right here, let me tell you why. This book is full of so much graphic sex, graphic violence, and just graphic language that I was shocked. Me shocked. Someone who reads things by Zane Zane writes books that, like, there's a whole book, like chocolate flavor or something like that. It's just nothing but short sex stories. I read that, no problem. This book took me by surprise. I think it's because I wasn't expecting it to have all that. I was expecting it to be more drug related, drug peddling kind of thing. But this thing is like, oh my gosh. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. But I was not expecting it to be like that graphic. That threw me for a loop. I was like, oh my gosh. Whoo! You're a naughty boy. Question 9, Friendzone. Name a book that you know will be a great read. You're just kind of not really interested right now. You're really more interested in this other book. So you just put it away for now. But you know that if you read it, it'll be a great read. That book for me is Children of Blood and Bone by Tommy Ademi. I hope I'm saying that name right. I know this book is gonna be good. I can feel it. I even gave it a flower. Look, I gave it a flower to hold and press. I know this book is gonna be good. It's right up my alley. There's magic in here. There's kings and queens and stuff in here. There's a whole world. She built I think this is the book with the map. There's a map of the world in here. I know this book is gonna be so good. I've even heard really good things about this book. But I haven't actually picked it up and read it yet, and I've had this book for like 2 years. Question 10. Let's get nosy. It's actually not a question, it's more of a request. Now that you're done with this great tag 3 or more people and let them spill the tea that is their book dating history. Now, whenever I do a tag, I'm starting to make it a tradition to tag newbies, BookTube Newbies. And I'm tagging the booktubers who made a newbie BookTube tag in the last month. So I'm just gonna read their names, no need for me to look up. So the newbies that I'm tagging is Devin from Devin K Thrills, Locked Booktician. I like that name. God, I really like that name. Inez from Reading with Inez, Tiana from One Page at a Time, Chelsea from Books on Peak, Elizabeth from Behind the Bookshelf. Again, you guys come up with the best BookTube names. I'm just Chastiny G. Anyway, this is not about me. Kat from Kat's Book Corner, Deja from Deja Book World, and Tyler Simone from Reading in Black. Those are the newbies that I tag. That's kind of what I do because I really don't know who to tag. So I normally tag newbies. Now, I'm also going to be tagging some of my friends, and I'm going to be tagging a few big booktubers because it's a new booktube tag. As far as I know, this is the OG. We need everybody to do this tag. I'm nosy. I want to know everybody's secrets. And also, this is a little nerve-wracking. I'm about to be tagging people who got way more people than me, and like they're the actual big booktubers, and like they're actually booktubers and stuff. So these are people I follow. These are some of my friends, and I'm just gonna go through this list too. Berna from Berna's Bookish Adventures. Hi, Berna. Oshi Reads, Bookish Realm, Chanel Time, Francine Simone, Reading with Nora, Mayana Reads, Young Gifted in Black, Brown Girl Reading, Books with Asia, and Opal Essence. There was one more book. There was one more person because I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about her. I added her to the list. But Olivia's Olivia's Catastrophe. I don't know how to cast off. Oh God. Oh, I'm embarrassing myself. Catastrophe. Oh my God. Olivia's Catastrophe. Oh my God. Why did it take so long for me to? Okay, I'm gonna let it go. Also, feel free to tag yourself. I want everyone to do this tag. We got to get it out there into the BookTube life. We need to share it so that you can do it. Also, if you know how to like get all the other YouTubers to like, you know, to see that they're tagged, please kind of let them know. I'm not on the Twitters or something. I'm mostly on the Instagrams, but I guess I'll leave like a message on their thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll find them all on Twitter and just let them know. I don't know. Either way, please do me a favor and help me tell them that they're also tagged. Also tag yourself. Thank you so much for joining me for this this tag created by moi. I just need to make one more now. Please let me know what you think. Everybody's information, all the books, and everybody who I mentioned will be linked in the description down below. Also, as you know, we are still protesting. We are still, you know, shouting to the rooftops that Black Lives Matter. And so if you want to help, there will also be links in the description. You can sign some petitions, you can send some money. I'm gonna put all the links down in the description below, so that way if you want to help, you can help. I hope that this took your mind off of something for a little bit. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you do not, absolutely positively do not want to make a tagged video but you still want to answer, tell me your answers. Let me know. I want to read them. It's time. Let your voice be heard. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next week. Bye. The outro music that you're hearing right now, my little brother created this for me. His name is Doc. His SoundCloud information will be down in the description below if you want to just hear something that he makes. He raps, so you know, support my brother too if you like music. I'm just gonna go on with my happy life now. Spill the tea. Tell us your secret.